What's up, everybody? This is TimmyB with the OG, and we're coming at you after taking a week hiatus with a special episode of Opinionated Geeks. We have our one of our usual guests, Josh. How you doing, JC? Or JC is
Hello.
And
hi, people.
And we welcome our newest OG. Let's give it up for Adam Weissman.
Boo!
Come on.
Boo!
Yeah.
We're giving you the clap.
Come on.
Boo!
Oh, yeah. Love that love. That is some great love.
We just gave you the classic Roman Reigns reaction right there. Totally split.
Yeah, I know.
But okay. Just to kind of let's just go straight into it. So one of the reasons why we're doing the show we are doing tonight is, one, to introduce Adam, and two, we were going to talk about Spider-Man. But do you know why we can't talk about Spider-Man this week? Josh, can you help me out?
Space Obama.
Space Obama. We can blame it on that. Adam, do you have a reason why we can't talk about Spider-Man this week?
I do. I have a reason.
What's your reason?
Global warming.
Global warming. No. We blame everything on global warming. We lost a part of Antarctica just the other day because of global warming. We've worn out that excuse.
Darn it.
And can anyone tell me the real reason why we are not talking about Spider-Man this week?
Why are we not talking about Spider-Man?
Wait, I think I know. I think I finally know.
Show of hands. How many people has actually seen Spider-Man thus far? Show of hands. Adam, no hand?
Hey,
What?
You
What are we talking
haven't
about?
seen
Me?
Spider-Man yet.
yes, you.
No.
Spider-Man yet.
No, I haven't.
Loser.
And why? Shame.
Why?
Why?
Oh,
Adam,
you shut your
why?
mouth. Because I was in Nashville playing a softball tournament that can get me on Team USA. So, ooh.
Yeah, just a little side note here. Adam is a paraplegic who plays wheelchair softball, wheelchair basketball, and is a hopeful contender in the and wants to compete in the Special Olympics sometime down the line. And that is all. Time out. Go for it.
I'm a cripple.
Cripple.
Yeah. Yes.
Get the terminology right.
Hey, I was actually going to say, and that is the reason why we will call him the cripple. It is not a derogatory term.
Never, ever.
It's not derogatory. It is.
The only time it's derogatory is when you say it around my mother.
Look in my eyes. Never.
It is never. So we'll add the disclaimer on it. Adam is the cripple. From now on, even when he does his solo vids, he'll introduce himself as the cripple.
Can I also say that I might be the leg man?
Possibly.
The leg man. Perfect roll step in high school. He was in band and he had the perfect roll step. But
and if he's a leg man, I'm Wheels.
Wheels, I like it. I like it a lot. Wheels, leg man, and I don't even want to know who I am. I guess I'm Roger. Can I be Roger?
No, you can't be Roger. No,
Stan.
He can be what's the secretary?
Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy.
All right. I think that's enough BSing for the start of this vid. We've had a lot of fun with that. Okay, so we're on today because we are launching a couple of new projects in association with Opinionated Geeks, and they're also things that are brainchildren of all of ours because we've known each other for the better part of 20 years. Over 20 years, actually. Why? I don't know. Why? Oh, I don't know. I figured we could redecorate, a couple of throw pillows, a TV news reporter. Wait, wrong movie. Got it.
Yeah.
But
Pork rind?
Pork rind.
Kitchen.
All right. But we have all been what you would say, we're avid e-fetters. Basically like text-based wrestling, creative writing. It's a lot of fun. And we formed this bit of a stable, which is Adam's brainchild. I joined in after the fact, called The Pack, which is kind of a spin-off inspiration of the NWO Wolfpack. And
no copyright infringement intended.
None intended, of course. This is just purely for fun, and we've kind of just this is metastasized. Adam wants to write a book on it, and I'll let Adam take it away since the pack was his creation. Tell us a little bit what you feel we should know about the pack.
Well, we started it back in '99, back when Electronic Federation Wrestling was the thing. It's now somewhat almost 20 years later, and we're still at it. We have a lot of stories to tell. That's what we do. We tell stories. We become our characters. We write for our characters, and we just tell the story. That's the gist of it.
Yes. And part of the story was this radio project that we wanted to do for God knows how long, but we couldn't because of distance and lack of technology, called Pack Radio. And we've managed to do maybe 1 or 2 episodes of it in the past, but 6. We've done 6 episodes. I've only been on 2 of those just because of distance and availability and things of that nature. So, but now we've got this wonderful thing called Google Hangouts. We got the, more recording software is available to us. So now we can try and do it. But now we want to do it with a collaborative effort with Opinionated Geeks, and we're going to call it Marked Up. JC, Adam, would you mind telling us about the format? Like how exactly are we structuring this?
Well, if I believe what we had discussed is that it's going to be a bi-weekly show.
That's every other week.
Every other week, people, for those who don't know what bi-weekly means. But we're going to, since kind of almost timing around the SmackDown and Raw pay-per-views, like do it almost the Saturday after one of those pay-per-views. We're going to cover the Raws and SmackDowns after said pay-per-view, the pay-per-view itself, and kind of just give a breakdown on all of that. There's also going to be a top 10 list that I'll be providing. There'll be a segment in there with Mr. Adam or Mr. Dante, however you want to be calling him when we do the show, in which he'll be doing a fantasy booking of how he would be booking matches for the shows. And is Phantom going to be bringing back the Moment of Zen?
The Phantom will be bringing back the Moment of Zen, and he will also put on his tinfoil hat and play conspiracy theorist.
That
I like.
Because Vince just loves to make us mad. He just does things just to get to us. He's evil. He's evil incarnate. I tell you. He's just
Time out.
Don't ever. What? Yeah. So, what?
Wait for the show.
Oh,
save
right.
it for the show.
Okay, that's a perfect segue for us to talk about the characters that we created that form the pack. Mr. Deavane, take it away, sir.
Me. I, Adam, your not-so-humble host. I will be known as the devil himself, Dante Deavane, the leader of the pack. The one who tries to keep these idiots in line. Very unsuccessfully. He's the devil incarnate. That's about all I can say.
Yeah. And in the beginning, the world was created.
And God created the heavens and the earth, and that's where everything screwed up.
Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much it. And then Dante came around.
Yep.
Then there's this a-hole. But Mr. Steele, tell us about yourself.
So, yeah. I'll be playing, or I shall become on the show, a guy named William Steele. But mostly goes by just Steele.
Just Steele.
Yeah, That character, originally, I can remember the game I created him on. The original of it all was on WWF Warzone.
Oh, a classic game.
Classic.
I know. So I created a character, and I had all the looks, I had everything down, and didn't have a name. And what started out was my brother was behind me doing something, and he looked over and he goes, "You should name him Daft Punk." And of course, he was meaning the band Daft Punk, but I had never heard of the band at the time. So when he said that, and not knowing the band or how to spell it properly, which should have been DAFT Punk, became DAF.
Yeah, I remember.
And I ran with it. And so I went with it for the longest time. Oh, and yeah.
Hey, Polly.
There's the real devil incarnate right there. There's the real devil incarnate.
Not sure why.
She's going to take my job.
For
Apollyon.
This is Apollyon. But for many, many games afterwards, Daft Punk was just always my guy. And then I got through the PlayStation and the SmackDown games and created him, and I couldn't really call him that anymore. So I had to start putting in, because it allowed me to actually have the ring announcers actually call out a name. And so one of the names that was able to call out was Steel. And so that became his name, and I decided if I can work as a last name and needed a first name. And so it became William Steel.
And what I really like about Steel is the name of your finisher. You want to give us a little.
So, his signature move is Oxidation.
Oxidation.
Because Oxidation and Steel and Rust and all that. But then his actual finishing move is the old process in which Steel was used to be made stronger.
Bessemer process.
It was the Bessemer process. And so I just,
beautiful.
Having a bit of history knowledge and from when I was still in school, I decided it would fit.
And as a history major, that warms my heart because I'm a huge fan of the robber barons, the Carnegie, Rockefeller. I love studying those guys. Dante's finisher is the fall of man, which is, I think, beautiful for his character.
Of course. Beautiful. Yeah.
But,
don't forget the last look to heaven, because sometimes that's the last thing you see.
The last look to heaven. That is a beautiful move. But and so that leads into the Phantom. That is my character. And he started...
Bathroom break. Just kidding.
Oh, come on. Don't be that guy. But whenever I first started e-fetting, Adam got me into it. I created this guy, and I was a huge Ricky Steamboat fan, so it was natural that I would create something that was kind of like a homage to him. So I created the Dragon. That was it, just the Dragon. Nothing fancy, nothing, no frills, anything of that nature. And he was, it was definitely a work in process. My writing wasn't there, creativity wasn't there. I was so brand new to it, but he really took off when we decided to take we were going to do this whole crazy storyline with the pack, and the Dragon encountered another member of the pack, Midnight Reaper, who became Azrael, the Angel of Death, and became the Phantom. And the Phantom started giving out all these like prophetic messages and using symbolism, very biblical in a sort of sense, like that kind of prophecy. And the Phantom has really just evolved since then. He kind of serves as Dante's conscience that he never listens to.
Ever.
Nope.
Dante looks over at Phantom before he does something stupid, and he's almost like that guy that says, "Is this a good idea?" And the Phantom be like, "No, Dante, this is a terrible idea." And Dante's like, "I'm going to do it anyway." think of it like a more. Well, go ahead.
So kind of like how I have to do with Adam a lot of the time
in real life.
Well, both of us in real life, we've both been there. Think of it like a more extreme version of Kirk and Spock. I'm Spock telling Kirk, "Don't do the thing," and Kirk's saying, "Oh, I'm going to do the thing."
Don't sleep with the green women.
Exactly. And what does Kirk do? Sleeps with the green women. But that's kind of what Phantom is in a nutshell. And of course, the Phantom will always refer to himself in the third person. There is only one individual who can cause the Phantom to lose that aspect of his character.
Wait. Are we talking about that little thing?
Yes.
That little thing.
So.
That impish bastard that was of our creation and has metastasized into the very thing that keeps us together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are referring to a midget that we call David, the retarded barbed wire rat midget with a taco.
That was a Big Mac. Or a pizza.
Or a pizza.
Yes, this little guy only knows a total of like, what, 5, maybe 6 words? 5 words? 5 words. Yeah.
Taco, and, pizza,
Big Mac, and soup.
Mac, super.
Yeah, those 5. And to kind of give you an origin of David, it was one of these nights where the Phantom and one of Adam's other characters by the name of Gravedigger, who became Gregory Davidson, decided we were going to wreak havoc backstage one night. And we busted out sombreros. We made life hell for a couple of backstage personnel. And we introduced to one of our favorite individuals in this wrestling, a non-pack member, his own midget, because he loved midgets.
In real life, this man had a fixation with midgets that was absolutely glorious.
I think his dream match was the Million Midget match, if I'm not mistaken.
That he never got.
And we wanted it so bad, and it just never happened. But we introduced this individual, Gold Ace, one of my biggest rivals in that Fed at the time, but a really good friend regardless. We gave him his own midget, and it was just out of the blue. Adam and I wrote this segment, and the night ended gloriously because we dang near broke the president's back. I got the hardcore title on the 24/7 rule, got the crap kicked out of me for the next 3 months, and it was glorious. But going back to David, whenever we left that Fed, Adam took David with him, or Dante took David with him, and David and Dante, and along with the rest of us, went on some very interesting misadventures, so to speak.
Which, if you tune in to Marked Up, you'll be able to hear some of those misadventures firsthand.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. My favorite story. The reason why I talk about the David making the Phantom lose the whole third person thing was there was a night where the Phantom had to deal with some business, and while he was walking back to his car, it blew up. Inexplicably blew up. Poof. Gone. And Steele was with the Phantom that night. Steele was with him. Because when the Phantom broke down and said, "My car! What had happened to my car?" Steele slapped the Phantom a few times and said, "You're speaking in the first person." And the Phantom was like, "I don't care." And he broke down. And that was and that's the kind of antics that David is known for doing. He makes life miserable for all of us, yet we all love the guy for it. It's what it is.
Yes,
Indeed.
yes, we do.
Now after you've blown up your car several times, you kind of don't love him anymore.
I do. I can't hold it against him.
He's only blown up one of your cars.
One.
He's blown up multiple cars of mine.
And taken them out driving.
Which is why they got blown up.
Well, he took it driving around Cincinnati, I believe.
It was during one of our shows. I can't remember.
We were in Cincinnati. I remember that much.
Great city.
Yeah, I love it. Great baseball town. But outside of that kind of gives you the breakdown of the pack and what pack radio is going to be about. I know Adam and JC are trying to do a little side project of their own. What care to tell us about that, guys?
Trying. We're going to succeed.
Exactly.
Succeed. I like it. What are we going to succeed at?
What we are going to succeed at is our show that we are calling Online Outcasts.
And why are we the outcasts?
Because see, Kevin and Tommy and Tim here, they decided, oh, let's do some like Minecraft video stuff and this other stuff, and well, let's not invite Adam and Tim or Adam and JC to do this stuff with us because even though they may want to,
no,
let's not invite them. And well, we'll do this, and we'll just leave them out. They're on the outside. Are we going to go back further and go, when this whole OG thing started, that we weren't invited.
You didn't invite us. So we are the outcasts.
Exactly. We are the outcasts of this group.
If that's how you want to spin it, I will say, whenever we talked about adding more to this group, you two were the first to come to mind.
At least we were the first to come to mind, but still, we're outcasts.
We should have been here from the beginning.
Hey, the way I see it, I think I like the name. It's catchy. Whatever story you want to spin with it, it's completely up to you guys. Just so you know, I support it. I put my stamp on it. Y'all go with it.
Well, thank you. Because you're so nice to do that, Tim, we will allow you to be a guest on our show every now and then.
Thank you. That warms my heart.
We won't tell you exactly what we're going to do with you on the show.
Nope.
But
you can be a guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you tune in here in the next couple of weeks, you'll see an intro video for Online Outcast right here on the Opinionated Geeks YouTube.
Hey, but yeah, but Online Outcasts marked up. We're definitely up in our game. We're definitely making an appeal to whatever fandom you might fall under. There are certain things we don't talk about on Opinionated Geeks because we're not as knowledgeable. These guys, they've been in the game for God knows how long.
Hey,
go ahead, Adam.
Tim, should I give my resume?
By all means, let's hear what you like and dislike.
I didn't really get a proper introduction to make my case, but
Adam does love long moonlit walks on the beach.
Well, no. It's a little bit different than that. You're about to find out. It's in my resume. But ladies and gentlemen, I posed the question to you: what makes me qualified to be a part of the Opinionated Geeks Network? All right, are you ready for this?
God.
Ready.
Go ahead.
All right. Number one, I am your resident Lord of the Rings guru. Yes, me.
Okay, I like it.
I am also your resident Star Wars guru. I will fight anyone over that. I will fight you.
I can hang with him. But that's about it.
I also enjoy 94.3% of all things sci-fi.
What is the 5.7 that you don't enjoy?
I would say Battlestar Galactica, but I know that would piss you off.
Not really. I'm a Babylon 5 guy.
I hate Babylon 5 too.
See, that makes me mad. That makes me mad.
I'm just kidding. I do like both shows. I also enjoy long walks off of short piers.
Which he has yet to do.
Yes, I know. And I also enjoy doing things that you are not supposed to try at home without adult supervision.
I understand.
Wait.
That's why I'm his conscience. No, we're not. You're going to get us in trouble.
Too late. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to say that fan conventions are considered an adventure for me. And yes, I have met all but one of the bridge crew of the Starship Enterprise, NCC 1701.
So jealous.
I am qualified.
Yes, he is. But with that said, I think that's all the time we have for this. Don't forget to follow us at 3-Op Geeks. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/opinionatedgeeks. Final thoughts, concerns, questions, guys?
Somewhere down here, on one side, I think it's like right over here. Hit that big red subscribe button. And once you're done doing that, hit the little bell next to it so you can be notified of when we post new and interesting stuff.
Exactly. Mr. Adam.
Stay tuned into the Opinionated Geeks channel on YouTube by just searching Opinionated Geeks. And don't forget to catch myself and others as we dive into all things geeky for your entertainment and your pleasure.
Exactly. And with that said, guys, y'all take it easy. Have a good one.
Love.